Kirkley, one of your favorite math teachers here at the 7th and 8th grade academy, and if I'm not, I will be by the end of these YouTube videos. So today we are talking about division, and especially division and word problems. So some of this might feel rudimentary or just very basic for us, and that's okay. We're just going to basically go over it, and then the last slide we'll actually do dividing fractions, and that's all we have for this standard. So first things first is we're going to be talking about us having division. So first thing, we know that we are doing division because there's words like split or groups, something like that. Those two words are a key indicator that we're going to be doing something with division. So the first thing we have is that Benjamin wants to split a collection of crayons into 14 groups. So we already know that there's going to be some type of division happening here. And we know probably the number 14 is really important. The next thing is we know Benjamin has 518 crayons, so that's probably really important to us. How many groups will be created? So we already know that there's going to be 14 groups, but we want to know how many will be in each group. So that means we're going to divide our total, which was 518, by how many groups that we are creating. So that's going to be 14. So we'll do 518 divided by 14. Also know, if you see me not write it like this, but write 518 divided by 14, that fraction bar literally just means division. I do not like writing this division symbol. The division symbol is worthless to us now, so we are going to be using the fraction bar. So 518 divided by 14 is going to give us 37. So we know that there are 37 groups, or 37 in each group. Next, we have Kathleen is inviting 58 friends, so I know that's probably important, to a party. She has 160 cookies. How many cookies will each friend get? So each is also one of our indicator words. That's like multiply or divide. So we're probably going to divide 160 because that is our larger, that is our total, divided by 58. When I do that in my calculator, I'm going to get 20, which is beautiful if it'll write for me. 20. Beautiful. Next one. Carlos is inviting 97 friends to a party. I wish I had 97 friends. Jeez. He has 7,372 cookies. That's a lot of cookies. How many cookies will each friend get? Again, we're seeing that word each. So we're going to divide that 372 total. That's the total amount of cookies divided by that 97 friends that he has coming to his party. And when we throw that in our calculator, notice how I'm saying we're throwing it in our calculator. I am more than okay with you doing hand math, but hand math sometimes can give us issues. And on the state test, we get to have our calculators. So just use your calculator. So we have 76 cookies per friend. Just know that we need to be able to say that this is cookies per friend. So with that being said, what we are going to do now is we are going to practice dividing fractions. Some of these things are going to have us divide fractions. So if I know that I'm going to be doing, some kind of recipe that I need to split in half, I need to be able to do that math. So here we go. We're going to start. So with in the mode of doing dividing fractions, we're going to change the operation to multiplication, kind of like when we were talking about keep, change, change for adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers. It's now keep, change, flip. You might see the word reciprocal. That literally means the same thing as flip in math, but it's just math language. It's like learning a different language. But yes, reciprocal is just math language that we have. So flip, reciprocal, same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up here first. So I see that I want to do 2/3 divided by 1/4. So I'm going to keep this the same. 2/3 will stay the same. That division now turns into multiplication. And then I'm going to flip that 1/4 around. So now our first problem is going to now look like 2/3 times 4/1. So again, this stays the same. Division turns into multiplication, and that 1/4 just turns upside down. So now with multiplying fractions, as I've said before, we just multiply across. So 4 times 2 is going to give us 8, and then 3 times 1 is going to give us 3. So our answer is 8/3. If I could simplify this, I would simplify this. But if I can't, no big deal. Next one, I have 1/8 divided by 1/4. So I'm going to keep that 1/8 the same. I'm going to change around this division to be multiplication. And then I'm going to flip the 1/4 over. And that's going to give me 4/1. Now I'm just going to multiply across. Just like I said before, that's going to give me 1 times 4, or 4. And then I'm going to have 1 times 8, which gives me 8. Pause. Does this have something that both the top and the bottom can be divided by? Yeah, 4 can go into both. So now I'm dividing by 4 on top and bottom, because what I do to the top, I have to do to the bottom of a fraction. So 4 divided by 4 is going to give me 1. 8 divided by 4 is going to give me 2. And that simplifies the fraction. These two fractions are equal. They mean the same thing. They're equivalent fractions. We will get there eventually. So 1/2. I'm going to have you do this one on your own. So go ahead and pause the video here in 3, 2, 1. You should have the video paused. Do this on your own. Please. You're wasting yourself the opportunity to learn when you don't try. Okay. So we have 1/2. So we're going to keep that the same, 1/2. Then we're going to change this division again to multiplication. You probably are tired of hearing me saying this, but that's okay. And then we have 1/6, and we're going to flip it around. So we're going to multiply across, top and bottom. 1 times 6 is going to give me 6. 2 times 1 is going to give me 2. Can I simplify this? That fraction sign means division. Sign means division. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. Again, these two mean the same thing. They're equal, but this is the simplified version. And that's how we do division and all of our division rules. If this helped, please go ahead and give our video a thumbs up. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. Bye-bye.